You can hear the support here, Phil. It's all for Darragh Kelly. It's not too often you will hear a champion being announced at his promotion and be booed to the cage. But Carl Gallagher is a champion for a reason.
In a recent interview I had with Darragh Kelly, he said he's been poking the bear. He's been trying to get into Gallagher's head on social media.
Nice quick hand straight away by Kelly.
Gallagher trying to use that fadeaway hook.
Looks to get the takedown as Kelly predicted.
Nice defensive wrestling on turn from Darragh Kelly. Darragh Kelly, he seems to have put on a decent amount of muscle mass in between their previous fights.
The thing I will say about Carl Gallagher, training out of Team KF, every
Yes,
time he gets in here, he gets better, gets the takedown, and in the full mount straight away, Phil. I was about to say, every time he goes away and comes back, you're seeing an improved version of Carl Gallagher. And I asked Ian Gary at the top of the show, is Kelly just confident, or is he underestimating what Carl Gallagher can do?
You can see Kelly trying to dig in there for an underhook on the leg. If anything, just trying to perhaps get the half guard back. Gallagher looked almost to be setting up perhaps a triangle there. Looked like he may have been trying to step over on it, but needs to be wary of that butterfly hook.
Yeah, beautiful work by Kelly, and he gets it, and he's in full mount.
Beautiful transitionary work from the challenger. Again, and you see just how intelligently he takes them out. Starting off low, starting off with the palms of his feet together, almost like in prayer, and then slowly, methodically works his way up the body.
And Kelly
needs to be wary of giving the arm.
Gives away the mount, and now has Gallagher in his guard, looking for possible triangle into armbar, belly down. The elbow looks just safe.
Gallagher doing the right thing by trying to stack in towards him. As you say, the point of the elbow looks safe there. Carl transitions inside the full guard of Darragh Kelly.
Nice transitions by both men here, attacking in their grappling. Gallagher, we've talked about before, Phil, on previous fights, he almost creates a little space to trap his opponents, but in this case, as we've just seen, when that space creates against somebody of Kelly's level, he'll reverse you and end up in the better position.
Darragh Kelly 6-0 as an amateur, I believe all wins by way of submission finish. He's one of the most ruthlessly aggressive submission grapplers, submission MMA fighters we have on the island.
And Kelly is talking to Chris Fields in the corner. Fields is barking out instructions, and Kelly turned and spoke to Chris Fields as he was doing that. Knee on belly, full mount. This is a beautiful display by the challenger, Phil.
Just cut through transitionary work there. Had a grip of the lat on Carl Gallagher, who again seems to be trying to get out the back. Needs to be wary of giving the arm. Yes, no.
Excellent work again, though. Now I would imagine the Fields will be saying you need to get this position and hold it for a moment.
And somewhat interestingly, that butterfly hook is something that we've seen. Oh, he's got the head-on triangle from the bottom.
From the bottom, very rarely finished. Time is going to get past us as well. So Kelly, he called for a Gallagher shot. It came, and we spent the first round on the mat. Will we see a little bit more in the stand-up round? Big shout at Darragh, echoing around the arena here. Kelly straight away wastes no time, level change, gets the takedown, is in the full guard of Carl Gallagher. Long limbs of Gallagher. Potential could be looking for triangles, arm bars here himself from the bottom, Phil.
Does have that trademark butterfly hook in on his left side. Maybe looking for a sweep there, but he's creeping that leg slowly up the back of Darragh Kelly. Again, potential for a little bit of rubber guard, but has an arm trap, now full guard. Very accomplished grappler is Carl Gallagher, 2016 NAGA European champion in the gi and no gi, so knows exactly what he's doing there.
You almost think that Kelly's waiting for Gallagher to do something that he can exploit it. Steps across to the opposite side, gonna slide that knee through. Beautiful work by Darragh Kelly on top.
Potential to slide through just in the scarf, I think. He has done so. Yep, beautiful work.
Expect a transition to full mount perhaps here, Phil.
And what he's doing so well is he's keeping the knee, he's keeping his right knee at the hip of Carl Gallagher, preventing him from turning into him, creating a little bit of a block there.
And he done just that as Gallagher was looking to turn. Potentially going north and south here, look, setting up a choke maybe, Phil.
If we see that arm go from underneath the back of Carl Gallagher, reaching in to connect the hands, just slowly, methodically moving around. As you say, could be setting up the north-south choke here if he connects the hands. There, the hands connected.
Kelly was aware of it. You almost could see him looking at his right arm to see where the danger was.
See now in that north-south position, but from here there's a multitude of attacks. There's S-mount, there's the S-mount Kimura.
Big shot digging to the gut of Carl Gallagher, our champion.
These shots to soften up Carl and almost force him into some sort of movement.
That's what I was alluding to earlier, Phil. It's almost like he waits for Gallagher to try something and then counter that. Like a Venus flytrap, just sitting waiting for something to happen to lock down on some sort of submission.
Carl needs to be aware of being caught in a crucifix position here.
The final 20 seconds of the second round, and big display so far by Kelly, digging to the body again.
Potential for him to slide that knee on belly in the mount if he so chooses.
Gallagher does well to get through, looking for the guillotine choke. Time is going to get away. And that's the 2 rounds that he's ended in a potential submission position.
Finishes on the back.
Gallagher, that will be playing on his mind surely as he's coming out here for the 3rd round, potentially 3 minutes away from losing his title.
Darragh Kelly fixed the takedown from the get-go.
And as Gallagher changed the levels, they were like 2 rhinos butting heads there.
But again, there's that butterfly sweep slowly.
Fight a position here. Gallagher needs to win this one.
Heavy hips from Gallagher, but is he going to be swept by Darragh Kelly?
Yes, he is. That is beautiful work by Darragh Kelly. And into full mount again. You can be nothing but in awe of his ground game here, Phil.
Against one of the most competent grapplers we've seen in the Clan Wars cage, Darragh Kelly really is just showing how intelligent he is. Big strikes.
Throwing vicious strikes. He wants to take this title away from the champion. Big shots coming down. Gallagher rolls. Back taken. No interest in submissions. Heavy shots here.
Huge strikes. Referee Aaron Wallace taking a long, hard look at it. Warning him about hitting the back of the head. And that's it. It's all over.
He has done it. He has stopped Carl Gallagher in the 3rd round. He abandoned the submission hunt and rained down with punishing strikes and is the new featherweight champion.
Darragh Kelly undefeated and now undisputed as the Clan Wars amateur featherweight champion, putting on an absolute clinic against old foe Carl Gallagher.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mr. Aaron Wallace has called a stop to the action at 1 minute of round number 3. For your winner, via TKO and